vital. We need to let the world know that we are against the Constitution. So the petition should be done because all the solutions that have been given, they can be done. We can do them all at once or simultaneously. A petition is very good. I know a lot of people will be saying we've done so many petitions. We used to get that kind of ridicule when we organize demonstrations. Oh, you are having these demonstrations, they don't work. How many demonstrations have you done? How many petitions have you done? What has changed? But what has made our petitions not to work is, as Zimbabweans, we never respond to things like this. You need a certain number of signatures, a certain threshold to trigger a response from the United Nations, from organizations that matter, the American government, the UK government. If you can hit 100,000 signatures, there is no way the United Nations would not do anything, or the USA or the UK government or the House of Lords would not comment on that, especially if you find a way of presenting the petition to them or of showing them that this is what the people of Zimbabwe are saying. These are Democrats, most of them, and they will respond to that. So when we do the petition, let's make sure that we mobilize, everyone plays their part. It's not about one person, it has to be everyone else playing their part as individuals, sharing that petition, making sure that people sign, their families sign, the groups that we are all in, they sign that petition. That's how we are going to hit the magic number of 100,000 signatures. And then the issue of education that my sister and other people we've been referring to, making sure that people know what is going on, they understand what is going on. That is also very critical. For people to respond to a petition, they need to understand the issues that you are raising, and they also need to resonate with those issues. Even for a demonstration to be successful, you need to educate people, you need to give people information. So the ideas that the radio stations that are there, Resistance Radio, Change Radio, I am with Change Radio, we've done our part. We continue to do our part to educate people, ensure that people have the information of what is going on, telling them that what Emerson Mnangagwa and ZANU PF are saying, that they want to extend the term, to extend to finish the projects that they started. Those are all lies. People in the rural areas, they actually believe that because that's the information that they are getting. That's what they are being told by ZANU PF members of parliament and all the other ZANU PF activists. We need to counter that and tell them the truth. So we need to spread the information, even coming up with flyers and putting out information there. However we do it, yeah, it needs to be done. And then, of course, the demonstrations will always work. But like I said, a demonstration has to be organized. People have to know why they are going out in the streets. And when that is done, a demonstration will be successful. Um, Uncle Jed touched on that ZANU PF would try to manipulate this these 90-day discussions, that public hearings that they are trying to have with the people. That is very true. And we need to organize against that. We need to do something about that. It happened in 1999, when we are doing that, the constitutional changes. People had to organize, strategies had to be implemented. Where ZANU PF were gathering, we made sure that our own people were also there and making sure that they speak out. They said what they wanted to say. Tirumo Marzeva, there was no social media, but we still managed to organize people to get us the no vote that we wanted. Taivima teacher Tiruma Marzeva, Tiruma Shingo, Tikaro Walema War veterans, just conscientizing people, making sure that people understood what the constitutional changes meant, If people don't understand, they will never know. So we need to organize ourselves around the hearings. ZANU-PF, Angojet said ZANU-PF bus people. We should also be prepared to bus people and get our people there. It's not really busing people, it's making sure that our people are there. And it's not busing like you want to fill the whole stadium. When they do these hearings, it's just a hall. They just can just go into Mucheke Hall or into any of these halls in Harare or Lawayo or anywhere else. You don't they don't need a lot of people. We know that it's just a smoke screen. But if we do not react, if we do not get our people there, it will just be one-way traffic. And those videos will be shown to the international community. They will be saying, "What are you talking about? You are trying to intervene into our issues." But look at the people here. They were supporting the constitutional amendments. They were supportive of what ZANU-PF is trying to do. So we need to get our people there and then obviously counter the violence that will be unleashed, because when they see that you are there, they will definitely try to bring in intimidation, make sure that the people don't speak out. They block people from speaking out by beating up people. We saw that happening during the patriotic bill hearings and the PVO hearings, I think around 2002, 2022 for the PVO. The same hearings were held, but they made sure that they intimidated people and they bused their own people to get in there, and our people were never there. But now we know better. We should learn, we should know better from those past hearings, that whichever way, let's not say these are ZANU-PF things. Let's make sure that our people get there and uh, they they speak out. I remember during the time here, PVO, there was a lot of violence in Mashingo. Those who were in Mashingo will remember Ephraim Tombeni. He was beaten. He was someone from the Mashingo Center for Research and Advocacy, but he was severely beaten. And the next day, people did not show up at the next hearing. ZANU-PF still went ahead and took videos, took pictures, and said the hearing was done. So let's come up with strategies to ensure that our people are present. And then finally, here in the diaspora, like I said before, we remain the best foot forward for the people of Zimbabwe. While those hearings are going on and we are doing everything that we can to ensure that we are represented one way or another, let's uh, let's have the mass demonstrations. Let's organize ourselves everywhere. Let's see people demonstrating in all the major cities, and then the online thing that my brother here said, we can have our own counter hearings. We can have people writing online or doing something online that is seen by the whole world. But that again, I think is almost the same as having a petition. Daraji, if the petition is there, or if it has not been done, let's have lawyers that will go into it, look into it, and make sure that it is watertight. It's covering everything, and then we start working on the petition, making sure that people in our groups and everywhere else where we are, our families, they sign it. We have to try and get to above 100,000. Thank you.